I am so excited about this. I think on this show, I am going to be showing you something that may help your business explode. Let's get straight into it. Hey there guys, how you doing? Geelong-Flipper here. Tori, your friend Tori from Geelong, Victoria, Australia. The mean streets being there too hitherto. I know I've been hitting you guys hard and fast with videos lately, and I'm not going to apologise for it. If you haven't become a channel member yet, do consider it. Particularly in this one, if you think that what I'm about to tell you adds any value to your business or saves you some money, consider being a channel member. It starts from $1.49, goes up to $20, helps me, and I can continue helping you. I would anyhow. So it's up to you. In any case, guys, I am beyond excited. So I am going to waffle as I do. Uncle Waff Waff, Uncle Flip Flip, Tory Boy, the Toriest boy. Before I get into the main topic though, I do want to let you guys know something. I mentioned it in a video ago. I am starting a new book, and it is stories told by you, by me, and it's called Tales from the Thrift Volume 1. And basically it's all the horrible little stories that we find, see, experience, op shopping, thrift shopping, secondhand selling, reselling. Send them in, post them on YouTube under this heading if you want to. I'm going to collate them and put out a book and just keep putting out books that we can share as resellers, as customers, and it's going to deal with all the best and the worst. I've already got about 20 pages done, and I think it's going to have something for everyone. So very excited for this one, guys. All right. Geelongflipper@gmail.com. If you don't want to post on YouTube, if you want to be anonymous, let me know. Okay. So here's the deal. In a lot of the videos that we as resellers and YouTube people talk about, we talk about, oh, I sold this for $5 plus postage. I sold this for blah, blah, and postage. Or in some cases, I sold it for this much, and they don't tell you that they gave away the postage for free. Okay? That's a mug's game in my opinion. Everyone has their own different model. But for me, that does not work. I don't want to guesstimate. I don't want to be factoring in. I think, as particularly for us Australians, guys, we expect to be paying shipping. We always have. Maybe the American model, because there are more Americans, maybe they don't. If you're from America and you're a reseller, let me know. Do you charge for your postage, or do you include it? And there's so many options too. But today's little story and the tip at the end, God, that tip at the end is, I honestly, if someone else has talked about it before, then so be it. But if no one else has talked about this before, I am about to save you so much money. Your head is going to frickin' spin like in The Exorcist with projectile vomit. I really hope no one else has done this before. And I'll save this later. I might even do it as no, I don't know if I should share it with people outside of the people who watch these longer videos. In any case, I'm too excited for that one. I've been meaning to tell you guys. I've known about it for 2 weeks and I forget to tell you, and I remembered today. That's why I'm doing a lot of videos, as I remember. Okay, so here's the deal. Everyone talks about postage, and for the starting off reseller, which some of you will be, you'll be thinking to yourself, oh, postage is so overwhelming. I can't figure it out. It costs too much. First things first, learn about your postage. So I might, if someone reminds me, I'll show you guys how to do calculated postage. Anyone with any experience will know how to do this already. But for newbies, I'm going to teach you how to do it, and I'll make it nice and quick. It will be a short video, and I'll try not to waffle too much. But here's today's part one of the tip that you should be doing. It doesn't matter what size business you are, you can do this. Okay. So the majority of us in Australia, we do our postage through Australia Post. That's our, I don't know, are they privatized now? I don't know. Any case, basically, most of us send our stuff through Australia Post or through couriers. For me, it is 100% all through Australia Post. I haven't tried any of the courier services. Let me know your thoughts if there's ones I should try. I find all that a bit overwhelming, but for you newer people, This one's going to be a game changer, and I'm going to be saving you money. Are you ready for it? Okay. So you can go to the post office and pay full price for everything. Okay. That's fine. You can do that if you want to, especially when you're getting started. You may find it overwhelming. You may go, well, this envelope cost me $8.70, so I'll charge the customer $8.70 for postage. Don't rip off your customers by charging them too much for postage. I think it's a dog act. So basically, you can do that, and you can do it every day, and you can show up every day and do the same thing over and over and over again. Okay. So for little things like the majority of the stuff I send a lot of media, a lot of books. That's fine. I can buy your initial outlay. You can buy 10 of these envelopes at a time, and you get a really crappy discount on them. Okay. Now, that discount won't change. If you buy lots of 10, it's prepaid. That's how much you'll pay. But today's lesson, your little flippy lesson, is about parcels. And so something you may not be aware of is, this is free too, by the way, guys, especially you beautiful new people in our reselling world, joining our crazy world of flippers and gangsters and thugs and lowballers and great customers and dead shits. You can get a free My Post membership with Australia Post. So all you need to do, just look it up. Look up, I think it's My Post Business, something like that, on Australia Post. It'll lead you straight to it. Sign up, get a free membership, and they'll provide you with a QR code. QR code, if you're not familiar with that, because not everyone is I'll bring one up on the screen, or I'll generate a random one. A QR code is like a square with little dots all over it, and when a camera's pointed at it, it gives it data from those dots, and that's a QR code for your My Post account. That is the start of great things. So as your business grows, there's, from memory, 5 tiers. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think there's 5 tiers. The more you send, the more you save. The more you send, the more you save. Okay, so at the moment, I think I might have just gone tier 4. I know I was tier 3. Anyhow, you start off at tier 1 and you're just posting stuff, and that's fine. That's great. Tier 2, you'll start to see discounts. Tier 3, slightly better discounts. Now, sometimes now I can save up to $3 off my postage, which is starting to be great, because when I pack my stuff, I use special corrugated paper. I'll buy, masking tape and other bits and pieces, things that your customers don't think of, that cost you money as a reseller. We don't get this stuff for free. The boxes you can, if you go to Bunnings or a supermarket, you don't have to buy the Australia Post boxes. They don't care. But the My Post, the tiering system, make sure you're doing that each time. And it's also great for tracking stuff overseas. So if you haven't done so, please make sure you're signing up. If you're an Australian reseller, set up an Aussie Post account and get ready to reap the rewards, because you will have savings which will allow you to package stuff better, recoup some of your packaging costs, time, petrol. Don't forget those things, guys. I don't have any issues with if something costs, let's pretend here, let's say something costs $10 and you charge $13, because you have to drive to the post office, you have to use masking tape, you have to use texters or pen or whatever else you use. Hidden costs. Customers, please note, hidden costs. The tape dispenser, the tape itself, the biro, going to Officeworks to get stationery, going here, there, post office. I go to the post office every day. It's right near me, thank God, but I can't. It's a bit too far. It's a few kilometers away. I can't just walk there. Oh, I can. I'm lazy. But factoring all this stuff in, having that My Post account will certainly help you. And I'm not affiliated with Aussie Post at all. In fact, I don't agree with a lot of the stuff they do. I remember back in the old days, you didn't have to buy fucking anything with tracking. It just got there. Nowadays, I put tracking on everything, because I don't know, I kind of feel like it makes them accountable. Putting stuff, with a tracking number on it, the customer can see where it's going. We can all say, where the F is it? Okay. So I had to get that out of the way. That will save you money immediately. And you can become a channel member for $1.49 a month or more. But this is the one, guys. I could lean forward conspiratorially, because it's got the word Tory in it. This is the one. I had a haircut too. You probably saw that. But this is the one that's going to blow your mind open. Now, I'll have to go back through my photos. Here's a story that I've got to tell about three bad... I don't know why I did the Beastie Boys then. That was poor revere. Far out. I think I am undiagnosed. Okay, so as long as you can hear through all the bullshit where I'm jumping all over the place, my brain is just going nuts. Constantly thinking of different things. But I do get to the point eventually. I've got to try to stick to it because this one's important and it is a game changer. So focus, Tori, focus. Okay. Oh, look, a butterfly. No. The other day, 2 weeks ago, I went to the post office. It was a fine day. No, okay, I'll get to the point. I went to the post office. I had a big Lego Ideas treehouse set. And it was going over to Western Australia. And at the time, I had charged the customer $25. This thing would have weighed a couple of kilos comfortably. It was large in size. And I'd put it carefully in a box, put plenty of padding around it. The customer had paid a couple of $100 for it. I wanted to make sure that thing got over there and was perfect. Okay, went into the post office, said hello to everyone because they know me. Probably your post office knows you too if you're a reseller. And plonked it on the scales. They weighed it. And the lady behind the counter, I'm not going to dob on them because they told me a secret. And I'm going to tell you the secret. The lady behind the counter said to me, that's going to be $80. I went, what? She said, yeah, it's $80 from here to in Geelong to Western Australia to where the customer lived for that weight, for that size, because they weigh it, they measure it. I charged $25. I was beside myself because it was a promoted listing, which meant I paid the extra fee. There was the eBay fee. So I'm already copping it hardcore on this, okay? And I said to them, oh my God, what do? I don't want to lose $60 on postage. And this is the secret that I'm going to tell you guys. Are you ready? Coming close. Okay, so this thing to me is crazy, all right? So I'll get that out of the way. This is crazy, cool, amazing news that I'm sharing with you. If anyone else has done this, I don't care. I'm excited. I feel like I'm actually telling this that no one else has ever heard it before. Okay. The lady behind the counter said, would you mind cutting open your box that you shipped it in? I said, well, there's a thing in it. It's expensive. And she goes, I just literally, like the box, she goes, I need you to cut a corner off it. And I said, oh, how do I do that? And she goes, I'll do it for you. I'll show you how to do it. And it didn't come from me. And I went, okay. She very carefully with a knife, and I'm going to put the picture up. I'm pretty sure I took a photo before I sent it because I thought this would be good for you guys. I've just got to make sure that I Photoshop out the customer's name and address. But the photo that hopefully I've still got on this bloody phone is of the real parcel that I sent. Hopefully it's here now. And so we cut it, carefully folded all the cardboard down. It was still secure as all get out. Totally secure. But now we didn't have a cube. We had an irregular shape. And it was all stuck back up, all perfect. And the lady said, pop it back on the scale. I popped it back on the scale, and the price had gone down from $80 to $23. Same parcel, same weight, but here's the trick. I'm so fucking happy I can share this. Here is the trick, and you'll thank your Uncle Flip, particularly if you're new. If you're an experienced reseller, you might know this, but I don't think many people would. Because it was an irregular shape, they could not put in the dimensions into the post office, whatever they used to figure out the postage. So it got charged on weight alone, as it was not a cubed object. Game changer. Ever since then, I have been able to do this on more than one occasion at different post offices. If they cannot measure it as a cube, guys, it goes on weight. Fuck yes. It saves my customers so much money. And the nice thing is that even though I have to do calculated post, all I've had to say to the customer is, don't stress your postage as long as it's within Australia. If it's overseas, it doesn't matter. It's a different game. Don't stress. Uncle Flip will take it to the pay the postage. If they contact me, they go, oh, the postage is a lot. I go, yep, pay it. Do me a favor and pay it, because I refund the money. They're not out of pocket. They are briefly. But it gets over at a fraction of the cost because it's not a cube. So excited to share that one. So as long as you can do it safely to your products that you're sending, big items, cut off the corner of the box, seal it all in securely, guys. Right? Don't shortchange your customer. Make sure it's padded around that corner because it won't be there anymore, except for the cardboard that you fold over. Your costs drop dramatically. $80 down to about $23. I keep saying about because it was either 23 or 25. Either way round, I went from a loss to a win, and now I'm going to pass that win on to you. So I hope that revolutionizes your sales game, your big package game. If you can be bothered doing it, do it. Irregular sizes, guys, they don't stand a chance against us now. No, I'm sure they'll come up with something, but at the moment, this trick works. Please try it if you need to. Sell heavy items. Don't worry about the shipping. Irregular, non-cubed for the win. If this was value to you, please, and if you've watched all the way through, I fucking hope you did, because that was a tip from hell, then make sure you subscribe, you hit like, you comment, you share it. I want to build an army. Dun, 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 dun. If you guys have got any other good hints, tips, tricks, send them through to Geelong-Flipper@gmail.com. Comment on YouTube. And don't forget, if you've got those funny stories, not everything will be accepted, because if it doesn't make me laugh, it ain't going in. But yeah, Tales from the Thrift, Volume 1 will be with us sooner than you can even imagine. All right, guys, till next time, you know I love you. Keep watching. Channel memberships, super thanks, super thank you, love you. And I think that was a banger of an episode, because that was actual dollar value information. And I'm kind of really pleased. I want everyone to succeed, and I think that will help. And it may take away some of the fear of doing those big items that we all hate. All right, guys. Goodbye.